Very Country. I'm your host, Alika Gonzalez.
I'm your co-host, Iris Preciado.
I'm your ghost.
Your ghost.
I'm your guest. Brianna Balaga. I'm your second guest, Alana Treviso.
So today, guys, we're going to be talking about tragic love stories.
I kind of already got into it, guys.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear because I feel like everyone has some type of tragic love story. Like something heartbreaking to share. So, do you want to start?
It's gonna get dark.
Yeah. Not that that's good. But I'm
That's
excited,
crazy.
But I'm excited to hear about this.
So my first relationship, it was 5 years. It was in middle school, all the way up to freshman year of high school before I came to Warren.
Mm-hmm.
He was not the same how he used to be when we got into high school. He started, I don't know if I can say it. He started doing some not very good things.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he started acting different, and he was not very nice to me. Like the touch was,
Okay.
yeah. So I had to break it off. That was not so fun.
Yeah.
But then I found Warren, and it turned everything around. There's more stories on that though.
Oh wow. Yeah.
But yeah, he was not a very good guy. And I hope none of y'all go through that because that was very traumatic.
That is, and it's hard to get out of that, especially like when you're like attached, and then I feel like that's a long time.
Yeah.
And it's just like, how do you leave? Even like it's hard. I feel like it'd be hard.
It was because I had to beg my mom, like, please don't, please.
Yeah.
Bro, like, crying on the kitchen floor. No.
Yeah, that must be really hard. I've never gone through that, but I know like going through that must like be so difficult. And it's just like, how do you get the help for that? You know?
How I found help was moving schools. I'm gonna be so serious.
That's good. Yeah,
that was the best thing I could have done, even though I didn't want to. But my mom was like, you know what? You need this. You need to listen to me. I was like, I can say that I have a great relationship with my mother, and she knew what was best for me. So listen to your mother.
Yeah,
Please.
that's good. So
Love your mother.
So you didn't want to transfer?
No, I didn't.
You didn't, but she was just like, you need to.
Yeah, I transferred because the schooling there was not that great.
Okay.
And she wanted better for me, and then when we were moving, it just worked out better.
Yeah. That actually happened to me too, but not because like of something like that. It was just like me by myself. I just needed to change. That's good that you changed, and it's like you're doing much better over here, right?
Yes, I love the school. Yeah, maybe not so much people, but I love the school. I love the school. Academic wise, it's great.
Great, yeah, it is. Program's great, honestly.
Yes,
I feel like Did you find any other love coming into Warren?
Yes. I think I need to stop. I found other love. I can say that it was a great learning experience. Trying to see the good in everything, and as a loving person I am, or try to be, just try to do your best. Don't seek for validation. That was my problem. I wanted validation, and I am sorry for the things I've done because I'm not perfect.
Yeah, nobody is perfect. That's
Nobody
true.
is. But as long as we learn, we can do better. And I can say I do better. Like with my now boyfriend, he's taught me like, it's okay to be wrong. Yeah. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Yeah. So we're working through that. Just working through it together.
You guys are learning together, and you're learning more. That's good.
And give me flowers.
That's cute.
What about you, host? Any tragic love story?
I don't think I have a tragic love story, actually. I mean, I think I already shared it on the podcast, like just my freshman lore of how he liked another girl. But honestly, like guys are guys, Guys are always gonna be like, oh, this girl's cute, that girl's cute. So it's just like, it happens. But now that I'm kind of locked in, like if that were to happen, obviously that'd be tragic and I'd crash out. But that hasn't happened, and hopefully it doesn't happen. But yeah, no, I don't think I have nothing tragic. Like middle school, I didn't really talk to any boys, honestly. It's kind of just more to myself. I was like this skater opium girl who just wanted to skate everywhere. I could not skate. I didn't like talk to boys. I didn't pay attention. I was too like cool and nonchalant. I was really nonchalant in middle school. Like not even trying to be. I just was. Like I just wasn't. Like I was like meh, not for me.
So no. I have to say my middle school love story thing. I don't know. It was interesting because like he came to my middle school, stayed there, and then transferred to a different school. So we were doing long distance, like how I said in the last podcast, with the what was it, the eggs or something.
I don't remember
the last podcast, but like he would just like. He just transferred like out of nowhere, and then like we did a long distance relationship, and then I broke up with him, cried, and then I got over it, and then because my friend was friends with his friends, And then his friend told my friend that he was talking to 3 other girls while he was with me.
Oh, wow.
And I was like, oh, okay. Like, I didn't care, but then it hurt.
Like, obviously,
like,
yeah, that would hurt. I feel like we try not to care, but deep down, it really hurts.
What did you do to cope?
Yeah.
What did you do to cope? I want to know. So everyone has their own little thing.
What I did to cope?
Yeah.
Honestly, I just hung out with friends. Like, just hanging out with friends, like, gets your minds off, like, so many things.
Yeah, so many things.
Yeah, so I just hung out. Oh, my God. I just hung out. I just hung out with them. And, yeah, I just hung out with them at school, out of school, like, went out.
How long do you think it took you, like, to actually get over it? Like that situation?
2 months.
2 months? Okay.
2 months.
How about you? We didn't ask you. How long did that take you? Ooh. I feel like that's big, you know?
It took me a long time because he was my first love. Like,
everything.
Like, he was my first love. Like, it probably took me... When was Little Shop? That was right when I got there. All the way to Twilight Zone. I think it was like... I'm not good with time. So, like, maybe a few months.
A few months.
Yeah, maybe a month. I don't know. Okay. I'm not good with time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry, my theater kid came out. Like, which show did I do?
Yeah. Okay. How about you? Any tragic love stories?
I actually have quite a few.
Okay.
I feel like the one that was most tragic was probably like my longest relationship. It kind of just passed. It was last year. I was it was freshman and sophomore year. And so I was basically with him like all of my freshman year, and it was really good. It was going really good. And then all of a sudden, like around May, which is really the day after my birthday, someone told him that I cheated on him, but I didn't.
Oh, that's fake. It's sparking something in me, and I'm getting... I'm freaking... Okay, continue. Oh, my God.
And then I found out that it was like these people that didn't like me, and he was believing them over me. And I was like, first of all, I didn't even
can we crash out together? Can we crash out together? I'm lying. I was trying to hide it, but that literally happened to me. And can you continue going? Oh my God. Oh my God.
So then, like that whole day, and it was the day after, and then he was being so mean to me too. He was like, "Give me back the stuff," and like, "I hate you. Like, why would you do that?" And I was like, "I didn't do anything."
Yeah.
Like, and then so like the whole day, I was just trying to talk to him. I was like, come on, like I didn't do anything.
Yeah.
Like, let's like fix this. And then he was like, okay, you know what, like I believe you and stuff like that. And I was like, okay. So he was like, and so I was like, oh, like, are we gonna get back together? And he was like, yeah, we will. And it went on for 2 weeks. And then he just like went ghost. Like he blocked me on everything. And I remember because I was trying to post a story on my close friends, but I added him on my close friends, and then I was like scrolling to the usernames, and I was like, where is he?
Yeah.
I was like, what the heck? But so then we broke up, and then I had gotten with someone else, which it looked bad because it was the guy that he thought I cheated with. Oh, it literally just happened. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
But it didn't even last long. It was like a week.
Yeah.
And then
Love it.
and then after that, he was with someone. He was with another girl, but she was a year older than us, and they were together longer, and they were together before I was with the other guy. And so I just remember, like, I was so mad because I was like, it didn't make sense to me. Like, I feel like if you were to get cheated on, you would be like you'd be like more hurt.
Yeah,
you know? You wouldn't like be in another relationship. But then like it literally took a few weeks for him to get into another one. So I was just kind of like mad, and I was like we could have fixed this.
Yeah, exactly.
And then after a while, last year in around October, he hit me up again while he was with the girl. And I was kind of like it's kind of weird. And then I remember he called me at like 1 a.m. and he was just bringing up a whole bunch of stuff from when we were together. He was like, oh, remember when I took you there, when this happened, like when I got you that, like, remember that? Do you still have that? And I was like, stop.
Honestly, like, for you, the moment like he would believe them, I'd be like, okay, we're done. Like, you believe someone else over me, then we're done.
That's what I
thought.
But it's just like, you're just so hurt. It's just like, why wouldn't you believe me?
I know.
Like, that's the
felt.
devastating part. Like, I would have thought you'd believe me because you love me.
Yeah.
Like, how would you believe randos? Like, I cannot get over the fact, like, how do you believe other people
Was it a
but the
girl
person
or-
you love?
What was it? Sorry, was it a girl or a guy that told him that?
A girl.
Hate the ops.
I hate the
Automatic.
ops. I
was
hate
like,
the ops.
oh my gosh. And I hadn't even, like, I've never, like, spoken to that person. Like, that
She
whole
liked him.
year.
I'm gonna tell you
That's what
right
I was
now.
thinking.
That's
That's what I was
real.
thinking. And I was like, oh my gosh. And then there was, like, this whole, like, thing. Like, there was, like, a whole bunch of drama. And and then he started getting, like, flirty and touchy with that girl. So I was like, ugh.
You're
Crush out. Crush out.
Wait. How did you answer the phone call, though?
Bro, because we were texting that night. Because we were just, like, friends at that time.
Yeah.
And she knew about it. So I was like,
Yeah.
okay, like, she's cool with it, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't, like, I'm not trying anything. Like, he's not trying anything. But then that phone call, and I hung up. Like, I declined the call. And I was like, why are you calling me? He was like, just answer. And I was like, fine. So I answered. And then I forgot what he was saying. But then he was like, oh, like, hey, like, how you doing? And I was like,
Yeah.
What the Scooby Snacks is that, bruh? Like, like, if he called me, I would have been like, what do you want? Like, honestly, I would have been like, what do you want? Why you
at the
calling
same
me?
time, I feel like there was still, like, things that were, like, unresolved, too.
Yeah.
So then for me, it was, like, even though I wasn't, like, trying to get back together with him, I still kind of, like, liked him.
Yeah.
It was
You
a
know,
closure for
real.
you.
Yeah, but... Because then they ended up breaking up. And then he and I ended up getting back together.
Okay. Interesting.
And we got back together and it was like for 2 months. And and then the whole time, I think for him too, it was just like he still didn't trust me and he still didn't believe me. So then he was
Yeah.
always thinking that I was like talking to these other guys, and he would bro, he would go outside my classroom and stare at me through the window, like
Okay.
he would just stand there and look at me, and I remember I would like look and I would see him there and I'd be like,
Okay, that's kind of interesting. That's kind of cute. Like, okay, you watching me do
automatically.
you watching me do my work.
Automatically restraining order. No, I cannot
he would
do
trip
that.
so much. Like it was like so bad. He was like so toxic and so manipulative, and like eventually I was just like,
No,
bye.
can't do
I
that no
don't
more.
know
Yeah.
if y'all heard, like, when they act like that, they're doing the same thing. They don't want you to do that.
Oh my god.
Was it called a narcissistic?
Is it?
No, what?
No, it's like guilty conscience.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
yeah.
Stop, because that's what happened.
Well, guys.
Oh, I'm right. I'm always right.
Oh my god, that was a good. Okay, guys. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed our tragic love stories. Make sure to tune in next time. Hanging in Bear Country.
Yeah,
Bye,
somewhere crazy.
bears.
Bye.
Bye.